Hi guys, in this video I am going to talk about respiration and the respiratory system of human body. We know that during aerobic respiration oxygen is utilized by the organism to oxidize respiratory substrates like glucose to release energy for performing various activities. Carbon dioxide is also released during the catabolic reaction. It is therefore essential that oxygen has to be continuously provided to the cells and carbon dioxide produced by the cells have to be released out. If I define the respiration, the process is gaseous exchange, that is intake of oxygen from the atmosphere and release carbon dioxide produced by the cell is called respiration. The process of respiration includes some steps like pulmonary ventilation or breathing. Breathing has inspirations and expirations. What is inspirations? Inspiration, the exchange of air between the atmosphere and the alveoli of the lungs. In this process, as atmospheric air is drawn in, this is inspiration, and carbon dioxide rich alveolar air is released out. This is expiration. Another step is external or pulmonary respiration. What is that? This is the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide between air in the alveoli and the blood within the pulmonary capillaries by the process of diffusion. This is a term, a suitable term, which is pulmonary gas exchange. And the next step is the blood transports oxygen and carbon dioxide between the lungs and the tissues of our body. And last one is internal or tissue respiration. Internal or tissue respiration is exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide between the tissue cell and the blood within the systemic capillaries by the process of diffusion, which is called systemic gas exchange. And cellular respiration. The cellular respirations refer to the intercellular metabolic process in which oxidation of respiratory substrate is carried out. The respiratory system is responsible for the exchange of gases, oxygen, and carbon dioxide between the atmospheric air, blood, and tissue cells. In addition to functioning in gaseous exchange, the respiratory system also helps to regulate blood pH and contains receptor for the sense of smell. It also filters inspire air, produce vocal sound, which another name is phonation, and excretes small amount of water and heat. The respiratory system of human consists of nose, pharynx, larynx. Pharynx is another name is throat, and larynx is our voice box, trachea or windpipe, and bronchi, and our major respiratory organ is lungs. The respiratory airways include nasal passages, pharynx, larynx, bronchi, and bronchioles. Lungs are paired organ located in the thoracic cavity, enclosed by the pleural membrane. The right lung has 3 lobes and the left lungs has 2 lobes. Now I am discuss about the respiratory volumes and capacities. Respiratory volumes and capacities. What is tidal volume? Tidal volume is the volume of air inspired during a normal respiration. The tidal volume is about 500 ml. A healthy man can inspire or expire approximately 6000 to 8000 ml of air per minute. What is inspiratory reserve volume? That is a short form IRV. We can inhale more than 500 ml. Additionally, volume of air a person can inspire by a forceful inspiration is about 3100 ml in an average adult male and approx 1900 ml in an average adult female. And what's about expiratory reserve volume ERV? Additional volume of air a person can expire by a forceful expiration. This is average value is 1000 ml to 1100 ml. And what's about residual volume? Residual volume is a volume of air remaining in the lungs even after a forceful expiration. This average 1100 to 1200 ml. Inspiratory capacity or IC. Total volume of air a person can inspire after a normal respiration. This includes tidal volume and inspirator reserve volume. It means IC is equal to TV tidal volume plus IRV inspiratory reserve volume. And expiratory capacity, total volume of air a person can expire after a normal inspiration. This includes tidal volume and expiratory reserve volume. It means EC is equal to TV plus ERV. There another term is functional residual capacity. Functional residual capacity is the volume of air will remain in the lungs after a normal expiration. This includes expiratory reserve volume and residual volume. And the vital capacity is the maximum volume of air a person can breathe in after forced expiration. This is the sum of expiratory reserve volume, tidal volume and inspiratory reserve volume, or the maximum volume of air a person can breathe out after a forced inspiration. It means vital capacity is equal to TV tidal volume plus IRV and plus ERV. Inspiratory reserve volume plus ERV, expiratory reserve volume. Now we are talking about the total lungs capacity is a spirogram of lungs volume and capacity. We know the spirometer is the instrument which used to measure the lungs capacity. Now spirogram of lungs volume of a capacity, we have discussed it. The total volume of air accommodated in the lungs at the end of a forced inspiration. This includes residual volume, expiratory reserve volume, tidal volume and inspiratory reserve volume, or vital capacity and residual volume. So see the picture. This is a volume of lungs and the total is maximal expiratory level. If you notice the picture, you see that this is the resting end of expiratory level and this is the maximum inspiratory level, and this part is inspiratory reserve volume or IRV, and this is the total volume. This is the expiratory reserve volume ERV. This is the residual volume. This is the function of residual capacity, and this is the vital capacity, and this is the total lungs capacity. All phenomena or all terms are related. All terms are included in the total lungs capacity. If you want to get more video, please subscribe our channel and like our channel. Thank you.